Welcome to Spidell's Federal Tax Minute. I'm your host, Catherine Zidane. This week, we're covering some federal filing updates to be aware of for the start of the 2025 filing season. While filing season has only just begun, it's not too early to sign up for Spidell's post-tax season update and review webinar happening in May. Get answers to all the questions that pop up during tax season, plus 8 hours of CPE. For details, go to spidell.com and click webinars. Now that the filing season for 2024 returns is upon us, here are some recent filing and form updates. The IRS announced that both its Free File service and its 1099 filing tool, IRIS, opened on Friday, January 10th. The official tax filing season will begin on January 27th. The 2024 version of Form 1040 Schedule 1, Additional Income and Adjustments to Income, has a new line item at the very top of the form. The new line allows taxpayers to report any amount reported on a Form 1099-K that was either erroneous or for personal items sold at a loss. The IRS has created new Form 172 net operating losses starting for the 2024 taxable year. Form 172 is used to calculate current year net operating losses for individuals, estates, and trusts. Prior to 2024, net operating losses were calculated using IRS worksheets only. The new form appears to be little more than the IRS elevating the worksheet calculations to an official IRS form. New Form 7217, Partner's Report of Property Distributed by a Partnership, is required to be filed starting with the 2024 taxable year by any partner who receives a distribution of property from a partnership in either a liquidating or non-liquidating distribution. The form is used to report the basis of the distributed property, including any basis adjustments to such property required by IRC Section 732. Form 7217 is filed by the partner receiving a distribution of property from the partnership. The form is not filed by the partnership. Much of the information required to complete Form 7217 has to be provided to partners on Schedule K1 under pre-existing rules. However, the information provided on the partner's K1 is generally provided in supplemental K1 details. So even though Form 7217 is not filed by partnerships, partnerships have to ensure that all the necessary information is provided to their partners so that the partners can accurately file Form 7217. In addition, the IRS has created new Form 15620, Section 83B election, which is an approved form for making an IRC Section 83B election. Previously, taxpayers prepared their own election in whatever format they chose, as long as the election contained all the required information. The IRS issued a sample election statement in Revenue Procedure 2012-29 that taxpayers could use, but that sample election statement is no longer necessary. The instructions to new Form 15620 do not appear to require its use, but it's not advisable to file an election without using the form the IRS has specifically created for this purpose. Sign up for Spidell's quarterly federal tax update webinar, and you'll get reliable and pertinent updates on trending tax topics. Get details on this subscription webinar series and register for a full year of updates or just a single session, including the upcoming session on February 5th at spidell.com under webinars. That's all for this week. Join us next time for another episode of Spidell's Federal Tax Minute.